Hello, I'm John Shepherd, and in this short video we're going to take a look at exercises which can help beat injury. These often go by the name of preconditioning or pre-training exercises, and there are lots that you can do. You're going to see quite a lot in this video. Now it's important that you include these all year round, and we will do these types of exercises in all of our training sessions across the training year. Now, if you've had a particular injury, you'll obviously be told by a physiotherapist or your sports trainer to perform some exercises to prevent that injury occurring again. So it's important that you always do the exercises that are relevant to you. Even small doses of them will have an effect. It's just the repetition which will get the muscles stronger and prevent, for example, strains and sprains. As a coach, I know that athletes can be quite impatient when it comes to training. They want to do the exercises that are going to directly improve their performance, such as sprints, plyometrics, and of course technical work. However, if you don't perform pre-training exercises, those major means of preparing for a competition, your speed work, etc., as I've just mentioned, won't be as effective, particularly if you're injured. The exercises that we do are designed to stabilize joints as well as strengthen muscles and create better balance across the body so that it can withstand forces from various directions and be more robust. You'll have noticed that we perform some drills and exercises without training shoes. This is to strengthen the feet. Your feet are obviously the foundations of your body, and they have to absorb a lot of force and also withstand a lot of force and return a lot of force. So it makes sense to work on the foot muscles and the foot stability, ligaments and tendons as well, in order to create firm foundations. I'll go into detail in a future video on foot strengthening exercises, but you can see some of the ones we use and you can employ those in your training. A word of warning, progress carefully if you're not used to doing barefoot, running, sprint drills and so on. Underestimate what you can do and build up slowly. We'll do these drills, for example, for about 5 minutes at the beginning of a session once or twice a week. Okay, we're now going to move on to another set of exercises that we do. If you've been following the Sprint Drills series of videos on the channel, you'll have seen some of these before, so I won't go into a great amount of detail. These we do at the beginning of a workout, perhaps after the barefoot drills, and we have a variety which are used. So we do balance exercises, moving and stationary, and also various lunge types. On screen now you're seeing an elbow to ankle lunge, but we'll also do forward lunges and backward lunges, and some of those can also be done without shoes. You're now looking at some other variations, and you can see that some of the guys are losing their balance when performing the drills. Now it's important to realize that you have stabilizing muscles as well as power producing muscles, and by doing these types of balance, moving drills and others shown, you're targeting your stabilizing muscles. So when you apply force using bigger muscle groups, or muscles I should say, you'll be able to get that force to go where you want it, i.e. straight through the line of the takeoff, for example, because your stabilizing muscles will be all the better at providing a foundation for that force. It is possible to use weights when doing these exercises to test yourself a little bit more. Always think of being direct with the movements and holding position. Lateral and backward movement exercises are also pre-training to a degree, in that they help to stabilize the joints in multiple directions. Now I have made a video on this in the past, so do search the channel for that one. Swiss balls provide a great opportunity to also pre-train, and they have a great value for balance as well as strength development. We'll often include Swiss ball exercises regularly in the first months of the training sessions that we do in the training year. And as well as including these balance type single leg squats, we'll also do planks, hamstring curls and abdominal exercises. The core is of course crucial to pre-training and avoiding injury, so do work on it regularly. Now, a lot of the previous drills that we've seen engage the core, i.e. marching type drills and lunges to a degree, but it can be effective to specifically include core work. So here I'm talking about exercises that specifically work the core muscles as their primary focus. And of course, there are loads from which you can choose from. We'll even do some core exercises in our warm-ups. I believe it's all about maximising your training time, so there's no real reason why you can't do pre-training exercises in your everyday sessions as, for example, as I've said, part of your warm-up. Doing this will maximise your training time and, as I indicate, reduce the chances of injury, so they can be a big part of the jigsaw when it comes to improving your performance. Weight training can also be seen as a way to develop greater robustness, and as you'll know if you're a regular channel watcher, we do a lot of exercises using different muscular actions, so eccentric, isometric and concentric for example, and in a way this is a form of pre-training in that you're training your muscles to work in different ways, in different directions, and thus they'll be able to withstand and create force more appropriately for the jump events and the sprints. And you won't just be working concentrically as is the case with most weight training exercises. Hopefully the information provided in this short video will help you and your training. Do remember that you have to train to train, and pre-training exercises are crucial in that respect. Perhaps it's because we regularly perform these pre-training exercises throughout the training year that very few group members have had injuries. That's minor or major. So, no hamstring strains, no Achilles tendon problems. As usual, thanks for watching and good luck with your training and competition. Do subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you may have in the section below or through my other social media. Also, do check out the merch shelf at the bottom of this YouTube video, where you'll see some of the Jump Squad merchandise that I've had designed. Any sales will benefit the channel and help me grow it and develop more content that will hopefully educate you guys to become better athletes.